Business improvement. It is such a simple concept, it is such a simple idea. So, why do small and medium businesses around New Zealand, around the world, fail to really gel with it and keep it going long term? Hi, I'm Rob Bull from Plexus Consulting, and I'm going to take you through 4 of my views about why small and medium businesses fail on implementing and committing and keeping a business improvement journey going long term. So let's keep going, and I'll talk about the first challenge. Challenge 1, it's a journey. How many times does a business owner, a business leader, they've been reading a book, an article, a newspaper while they're on holiday, they've read something that's really inspired them, that's awesome, so they rush back into the business and start telling people, hey, we need to do this, X, Y, and Z have been doing it, I've read about it, let's go ahead. Or they've heard through the grapevine something that their competitors are doing, they're giving them the advantage. People tend to rush into these and just start doing. We don't take time to get the leadership understanding, we don't take time to communicate the why, the purpose of what the benefits are around business improvement. So it's about investing in time up front. Spend more time than you think. It might take 1 or 2 months to get that communication, to have those conversations, and also to get the feedback. Really make sure you get the what's in it for them, the purpose, the meaning to your staff. So, and making sure that you're communicating that it's not the next shiny thing, that this is just a fad. They'll go with the wave and ride it out, and when you've sort of lost momentum, they'll go back to the old way of thinking. So make sure you talk about a journey. Some of the most successful businesses that I've seen personally who have done really, really well around business improvement, continuous improvement, that they have acknowledged that this is a massive undertaking long term. So they talk about it, they prepare themselves for it before they actually start. Now, the second biggest challenge is about simplicity. Simplify your view on your business. Businesses, certainly in New Zealand, are not complex. There might be a few larger enterprises that could claim to be complex organisations, but most businesses in New Zealand are not. Yes, it's hard being in business, it's hard being a small and medium business, absolutely. Days get chaotic. But we need to simplify the view and how we see the business. I take 3 views on this. The first one, the customer. It's all about the customer experience and adding value to the customer. How often do we really check in and create that wow moment for our customer? How do we create that value that they just want to see and feel our product, our service, and they go and buy more, or they tell their friends and family about it? We tend to really get focused internally around some of our systems, but forget about checking in with our customer. When was the last time you sat down and asked them what their needs and demands are? Some of the larger businesses do it with surveys and product development, but small and medium businesses need to sometimes just stop, slow down, and check in with who their core customer is and ask them what's happening, what are they wanting to see now and in the future. So make sure you really focus on the customer and customer experience, which is more than customer service. The second one under the simplify your business is around the business itself. Internally, it's the systems and processes. When was the last time you mapped out the whole end-to-end process of creating your product or delivering your service? Do you know how long it takes to achieve the end result? Know your numbers across that whole value chain, not just your P&L sheet. That might work for your accountant, and they're an absolutely vital part of this cog, but start to know your numbers across the whole business. Where's the downtime? Where's the lost profits? Where's the lost waste in your process? And it's also about knowing your speciality. What are you really good at? And stick to those sandpits as much as possible. Jim Collins focused on this around his book Good to Great, and he called it the hedgehog theory. Know what you're good at and stick to it and become absolutely world class with that core product. Don't take your eye off that ball. So your business, it's all about systems and processes. Get really good at it and really understand what's happening within your business. And the third aspect of simplicity around your business is people. Just like your customer, if you don't have great people, you've got no business, right? So empower and engage your staff. Align the skills and knowledge to that value chain, that value process that you've discovered in creating some business awareness. Make sure everyone is contributing, but also everyone's acknowledging that contribution that they make. Set and communicate clear expectations. Now that might sound really, really simple, but so many times when I see businesses in that chaotic mindset, they forget to stop and reset the communication, reset the expectations to their staff. It might be what they want to see this year, this month, this week, today. It doesn't matter, but just keep resetting those expectations. So it's all about communication. And that's going to be a theme that you hear right throughout this topic today. So that's simplify the view of your business. The third challenge is around transparency, communication, and sharing information. So as you get to know your data and the business metrics, share this. Go analog. As much as I love technology, I love seeing a big whiteboard on the wall that has all the critical areas of information about the business, so leadership are sharing it with the team, because it's a team who can make a difference. It's a team who can have conversation around those numbers and create ideas about how to improve them. Don't lock up the outputs in the leadership team in the folder on the computer. No one can see it, so no one can have the conversations around it that will help your business get better. Have conversations. Set up a process to create those conversations. I love stand-up meetings around the whiteboards. It could be an office, a workshop, a factory. It doesn't matter. Conversations are critical. So have stand-up meetings. It might be daily, once a week, whatever's functionally possible in your business or relevant. So have a talk about that. Keep the plan alive. Write up what those expectations are. Write up what the goals are. So keeping that your strategic plan, your annual plan alive, but putting those goals up, analog, visually up on the board so everyone can see where the true north is going. It's hard to contribute positively when all those plans and ideas are hidden again, somewhere where the leadership really know it, but they haven't shared it and they haven't been transparent with that true north, the direction of the company. And be okay if that changes, just to have those conversations and bring it back so everyone's aligned, everyone's efforts are moving in the same direction. The more you get your team involved, the more they'll be engaged and the more they'll enjoy doing it because they know how they're contributing and probably do even more than you expected in the first place. So sharing, transparency and communication. That's the magic in challenge number 3. And the final challenge for me is celebration. I love celebrating success. Now, as humans, we love doing this. We've got Laureate Sports Awards, the Nobel Peace Prize. We've got the Oscars. We love a good celebration of success when someone or people have done some awesome things. But I'm not here talking about pulling out the red carpet once a week and putting on the glad rag and really going strong. It's about making those small acknowledgements in front of peers. That's really critical and really important. It might be about someone starting a project. It might be having a new idea. Or you saw someone create a wow moment for the customer. Those are all important things to acknowledge amongst yourselves on a regular basis. I think absolutely longest term it's weekly or at least daily. What's the top thing you've seen today happen? Debrief and acknowledge everyone else's contributions on a daily, weekly basis. Because if you leave it longer than that, it tends to get lost in the noise of a month or 6 months, a quarter. And acknowledge those thankless tasks? Who cleaned out the stationery cupboard in the last half hour of work on the Monday? All of those things are important and contribute to the success of the group. So for me, those are the 4 challenges, the 4 secrets, really to unlock the business improvement potential in your company, in your business. So challenge 1, it's a journey, and acknowledge it. It's going to be long term, so set it up so that people are buying in long term. Secondly, simplify the view on your business, and it's around customer, the business processes, and the people. The third challenge, be transparent with all of this information, share the information and communicate on a regular basis. And the last one is celebrate success. Put the tools down on a regular basis and celebrate and acknowledge your people. So thank you for listening. That's Rob Bull from Plexus Consulting. Those are my 4 challenges to unlock your business improvement success. I'd love to hear about the things that you've tried and doing. And comments below, or go onto my website, plexusconsulting.co.nz, where there'll be a blog on this same topic, and you can share your ideas and your thoughts there too. Thanks a lot.